for my Legionnaires. Okay, I'm going to grab a hat and start the podcast.
Oh, man, you're going to grab a hat.
Yeah.
We'll see if we get more views.
Oh, with the hashtags? Oh, maybe.
Well, probably on the video post because that's
it's live streaming right now.
Well, as soon as people. Oh, look. Well, we had one.
Hello.
It was it's gone now.
Damn it!
We missed the opportunity.
Oh, come back!
That was first.
All right, I'll start that in a second. What hat am I wearing? I'm gonna wear the red hat. All right, Wheel.
I'm gonna set TikTok live.
Oh.
So I have 16.5 thousand followers active.
On what?
On my TikTok, my main one.
I thought you weren't using that one anymore.
It's not about plus size girls anymore. It's just about me being goofy because I'm tired of that community.
Gotcha. Oh, it's just the sprayer, I think. Wait, you're down to 16,000 followers?
No, I'm not back. Actually, almost up to 70.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you lost followers.
I gained a few followers, actually.
Oh. All right. Well, we're on Garfield's in the window.
Where?
That window. Is he? That his outline?
I think. I don't know. So your cat? Did you see the new movie called Antlers?
No, I think it's Garfield. Yeah, it's standing right here. Hi, boy.
Hello. Thank you for commenting, miss. Following you now. Appreciate it.
All right, you ready to start the thing?
Yeah, we might as well start the podcast.
All right, hey, folks, it's Steve.
And John, and we're here
to lean into it.
at a... Sorry.
It's a good mic.
We're here
Look at how the rest of those lines are.
Another episode of Between Two Jeeps, and we haven't really done much. We really haven't got anything good to talk about, so probably just going to be some mad ramblings about
shenanigans,
two crazy guys and the crazy lives, working 9 to 5
and driving your pedo van. I mean, it's still a Chrysler product.
I know, but like,
it's the same engine as your Jeep. Sounds the same.
No, it doesn't.
Really?
I don't think it's the same engine.
It is 3.8. It's the same motor.
No, I think it's smaller, actually.
Might be a 3.6, so then it sounds like mine.
Oh, whatever. But anyways, guys, Steve, why don't you tell us about something that's coming up in your life?
Oh, so if you've lived under a rock the last, I don't know, what did we start talking about? Well, we said we had big news, but then we couldn't discuss it. And then we said that I was going to go to Moab. And, then we said that there was wheeling news, but that we still couldn't discuss it. But now it's, yes, use the dog drugs to hold up the thing.
Sorry, we got 2 cameras going on here. We got 13 people watching this right now, guys. This is monumental. Fun facts of the day, but just to give you guys like an oversight of what we're trying to do, we're trying to create like a multi-platform like experience,
media empire, just like prestige worldwide, wide.
But anyways, so we got 2 lives going on, one on YouTube, one on TikTok, and we also got audio going on here for our podcast. Any new listeners or any new viewers, real quick, before we go back into Steve's story, sorry that I interrupted. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Between Two Jeeps. Make sure to listen to our podcast, share it around. It means a lot to everybody.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, if you want to help us grow, that's the easiest way to do it is just to get people to listen to the podcast, get them to like the Facebook page and subscribe to both our YouTube channel and the podcast. And just that through the limited ads that we have on those platforms, it actually will help us with our Jeep build. So that's the easiest, most passive way to help between two Jeeps is to just subscribe, like, and share our content. And yeah.
So enough of the big business, folks. We're going to talk about some even more bigger business.
All right. So next Friday, the 5th of November, remember the 5th of November, gunpowder, toil, and plot.
Death happened.
No, it's Guy Fawkes Day, the guy who tried to blow up Parliament in England. That's not what's happening next Friday. So
I hope fucking not. The Queen of England is dead.
If you've seen V for Vendetta, the masks that they wear are Guy Fawkes masks, which stems from
Oh.
Guy Fawkes Day, which was the 5th of November, and I cannot remember the year right now, but he had a plot to blow up Parliament. Anyway, I digress. But on the 5th of November, instead of doing a Guy Fawkes party, which if you've ever been to England or Scotland or Ireland, the 5th of November, you drag everything out in the street that you don't want and you burn it because they burned them. So you burn that. Anyway.
Hi, I don't want my baby. Oh no! It's okay. It's Guy Fawkes Day. We're just burning children.
Yeah, no. But anyway, so traditionally I would either go to or host a bonfire around that time, and celebrate that holiday. But instead I am driving 1,600 miles to the great red state of Utah, into the Red Rocks and the Red Canyons and the Colorado River Valley, and doing some wheeling for 6 days with several pretty big name wheelers. I can't give the names. That's got to stay a secret for now.
Wait,
I can't give the names. I'm not allowed to give the names. I am allowed to say that I'm going there and meeting up with Greg Henderson.
Okay, I was going to
So
say,
I'm allowed to give
you're
Greg's,
not able to talk
no,
about
I'm allowed
Greg.
to give Greg's name, but I can't give any of the other names of the people that we're going to be meeting because it's going to be a surprise. But
a
surprise.
surprise.
Surprise. But the cool thing about it is I'm going to get to meet these guys because we're considered media.
Yeah, we are. It's pretty dope.
Media.
It is pretty cool.
Legitimate media. For those that are just listening on the podcast, I was doing some really awesome hand movements that our choreographer Xana had us working on this week. She's a real stickler. She yells a lot at us, bats us around, and then she's constantly parkouring all over the damn studio. Isn't that right, John? Our choreographer Xana, she's parkouring all over the place, but she got to do these awesome hand movements.
I don't know.
Hand
You got
movements.
some really obese cats around here, Steve.
That's our staff. Don't make fun of them. That's all we got, man. COVID,
They're plus size. They're body positive
hard
cats.
times. I had to hire who was available, and I got 3 freeloaders, and they're working for it. Xana's doing choreography. Stanley and Ghost are security.
They're body positive cats,
No, they are.
Steve.
They are. They're large. Well, Xana's not, but the other 2 are fixed, and they ate all of their feelings. And then they ate each other's feelings. They ate some of my feelings.
Oh, no. I'm sad, Father. I shall eat for you to compensate.
Pretty much. They're for
compensate for your sadness, Father.
We're eating all of our cat food to make you happy. It's not making me happy. Stop it.
It's causing me pain and distress.
You're costing me money.
We have to keep eating. No.
But anyway, we'll steer back onto the trail here. I have 6 days of wheeling in Moab, Utah, with some pretty awesome people. I'm excited because we're going to hit several of the Badge of Honor trails there. Greg, I won't get all of them because we're not doing Elephant Hill.
What's Elephant Hill?
It's down in the national park. It's like 40 minutes away, and they only allow 25 Jeeps in per day, and then you got to pay a fee, and it's really tough. And some days it's not open, and it says it's open, but then it's not. So it's at some point I'll do that one. But the other ones we're going to do. So I'm pretty stoked to get all those badges, as well as get back on those trails. It's been 13 years, so that's a while. And then Greg's going to take me on some other stuff that I have never been on, so I can get to see some really cool Indian ruins and some really beautiful views of the Colorado River. So I'm pretty stoked. 6 days of wheeling, it's a lot. So I'm driving out 3 days to Colorado, or Colorado, Jesus Christ. 3 days to Utah, 6 days into Utah, 3 days back from Utah. It's going to be an adventure.
That's a big adventure.
So what are you doing?
So, guys, as you all know, my Jeep is absolutely fucked.
No, it's fine. Okay, listen, Travis did not sell you a marine grade motor.
Listen, no, I just think it's
was
no
engine.
engine.
Not supposed to go in the water, John.
Okay, so I just like living up the whole thing that we're like, well, Travis sold me a lemon. It wasn't waterproof.
No. Travis sold you a Jeep motor, not a boat motor. You wanted a boat motor. You needed to be really specific with Travis. Like, hey, listen, I need something that can cross the Atlantic several times. Be stuck in hurricanes with gale force winds and rain coming up. Forest Gump rain coming up from the ground. That's what you should have.
Raining from upside down.
When you spec your new motor, that's what you need to say.
No, I just think it's funny because he actually gave me a good motor and stuff like that, and we did We honestly,
you sent her right into the mud.
Started
gunning it, wheels spinning. You're gonna blow her up, bud.
Quit buffing up the story. It's not that good of a story.
Oh, it's great. An epic tale.
I was parked on a riverbank, and I was getting out to take pictures, and my Jeep split whap into the water. That's it. End of story.
Well, then your 4-wheel drive.
The series of events. Like,
Yeah.
I went to put it in 4-low to get it out, and it snapped. Oh, the cable popped off, and I went, oh no. And Steve goes, don't shut it off. I'm like, I'm not. And I'm like, oh no. And then we spent 3 days in the mountain, 2 days trying to figure it out how to do it. Whatever. Anyways, it's home now. Again, thank you everybody who helped out with that. I really appreciate that. A large Jeep community.
What's in the home right now? It's in rehab.
It's in fucking something. It's lost. But anyways, thank you guys again for all the help. Mr. Spearman, thank you for helping out and towing that again. I really appreciate that. I know I said that on our last podcast, but I can't thank you enough. Steve and Rochelle, thank you again as well too. Jeff Brown, if you're listening to this, thank you for offering to come down there to come pick it up as well too. Crawler Nation, thank you again for your support as well too. And thank you for all the countless other people who helped as well. Getting it home was a pain in the ass, and now so we're fixing it.
Getting John home was a pain in the ass. Kidding. He rode with me on the way home. We had some entertaining conversations, and then I could tell he was worried about his Jeep, and it was like, you know what? The worst case scenario is you have to file a warranty claim and get your motor fixed. That's the worst case.
The warranty claim, I just call them and say, hey, I done sent it. That's it. That's all. I was like, hey, it's not working anymore. They go, okay, and I sent it and done. I don't hear anything from them again.
Right. Yep.
Oh, it's so bad. It caused me so much heart. What's causing me pain right now is not knowing what the fuck's going on.
But we do know what the fuck's going on. It's got a dead motor.
Oh. I know that's what's happening.
Man, you should not apply for a job as a super sleuth.
I'm talking about what the hell's going on as of, if the warranty covered it, I'm pretty sure it did. I haven't heard anything about it. If it does cover it, that's fine. The mechanic's going to do it. But if it doesn't, I'm buying the motor and I'm putting it in my damn fucking self.
I buy you. I could sell you a mildly used 3.8 liter Chrysler.
Oh, that's sitting in your barn?
Sitting in a barn.
Oh, yeah. I wonder where the hell that came from. Sounds like my old fucking Jeep.
It came from this dude who has this Jeep who thought it was a fucking boat and tried to go motoring around in a pond.
That was no pond.
It was a fucking sinkhole. You might have, if it went all the way, you might have popped out like upstream or downstream.
Steve, if I kept driving,
you yelling, and you're like, "Yeah, I'm over here, guys."
Man, if I kept going, man, who knows? I don't know how deep that was. I was on the bank.
Right.
I was on the bank,
and it was almost up to your windshield. Meanwhile, earlier in the day, you tried to tell me to keep going forward into that mud hole that I also could not feel.
I didn't say that to you.
Somebody did. They're like, why don't you go forward anymore? I'm like, because I don't know how fucking deep this is.
I was in the back, and I was like, what's going on? Oh, he's stuck. What do you mean he's stuck? He won't go forward. What do you mean he won't go forward? He's a little bitch. I don't think he's a little bitch. I hear you go, it's too fucking deep. And I go, oh, yeah, I'll get him out. So freaking Josh Wheaton, bless his soul with his 392, but
horsepower for days.
But it was sliding everywhere, man.
It
It was terrifying being in the
we
same
can't even
area.
say soup. That place was soup constitutes water. That place was pudding. It was a bottomless bowl of pudding. Like, you're never gonna hit the Nella wafers. You're never gonna hit the bowl. That thing's like the pudding at a buffet. It's just there. Yeah,
just hard soup.
Like, well, no, yeah. I mean, there's good soup. Good soup. No, there's enough. There's enough mass to it that you don't sink all the way through it. But the more that you keep working at it, the more you keep. It's like quicksand, only not quicksand because it was pudding. We're sticking with pudding.
Just imagine how deep that river crossing would have been. If that little, like, it wasn't, I could literally, like, probably, I could stretch my body across the amount of water that I had, that was there, but it was just such a deep, cavernous, I don't know.
That's because all that water probably was the last time it flooded a couple weeks before we were there and all rushed around that.
Right,
rock,
but, like,
deposited debris and washed out that one spot.
That wasn't there last year. Mm-mm. That rock was huge. It was so small this year.
Yeah.
Because the water was so high. And I'll go, wow.
Well, no, so I get to the other crossing because we'd have been coming in the shallow side, and as I'd be going to the other side, everybody behind me, and it got deeper, and I'd been like back up, and then you're trying to stay on that narrow spot because it's real deep off to either side. Everybody's trying to back the fuck up. That would have just been bad. Like,
I guess I saved everyone's rig in the long run. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. But. I do have a meet and greet coming up, guys. It is the Between Two Jeeps Talking Hills trip.
It's at the Nelsonville Marina. I'm kidding. All right, I'm done interrupting. I'm done teasing you about boating or yachting.
It was scary because all I could think about was like the Titanic music, the four violinists playing with the ship going down. Yeah. I'm the captain just standing there and looking around, watching the windows cracking.
Meanwhile, some ants that had gotten on his Jeep earlier in their day are on the hood with their little teeny tiny ant violins playing the song as their ship's going down.
Oh, that's what I thought the whole time. No, literally, that's went through my damn head.
Yeah.
I was like, this is it.
So
don't turn off the engine.
So you're going to...
Going to Hocking Hills.
Stay away from Lake Hope. Okay, I'm done. I promise I'm done now. I'm done. Continue.
We are staying away from waterfall, like I was talking to you, because I don't want to. Because we've been having a lot of rain recently. We're supposed to get even more rain.
Well, and the guy that lives right there's a dick bag. So if you miss the entrance and turn around his driveway, he'll come out with a shotgun. Yeah. So just don't run that one. Run the other ones that are roads that are on GPS.
It's not even that cool, you know. Does that one go up to Powerline?
It used to. It doesn't anymore.
Oh, because they closed it.
Somebody bought a section of that, and even though it's supposed to still be the county road, they're stopping everybody that's going through it. Say, oh, it's a private road. So, no, it's county road. It's private.
One that the pipe goes up?
Yeah, and I don't want to shoot anybody.
That one was a lot of fun. Though.
It is. There's some other fun ones that I didn't take us on because I didn't want anybody to get damaged, but we can run the next time we go down. We're actually, with the club is planning a trip down there in January.
Oh, for a winter run? I really want to go on that one. I really want to do I'm going to actually plan a winter run for Between Two Jeeps. Sorry, I'm trying to burp. Sorry.
Did you happen to see the thing for the winter run up in Grayling with Paul Porter and Discover 4x4, which is his off-road company? He's the guy that's the president of GCC.
Oh, yeah.
It's $550 per rig.
Really?
It includes a hotel room for 4 people for dinner Saturday night at the resort, pool passes. Like, it includes a lot of stuff, but still, like, for a single person like me, $550.
He has to make money. He's making money somehow.
Well, yeah,
he actually follows the Between Two G's page.
I know,
and he follows me.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He's a cool dude. And I mean, actually, that's a good business venture to do.
I'd love to pick his brain about what him and it, because it's him and his wife that are leading it. And honestly, if you've got a family want to go up and do snow running, $550 for 4 tickets, 4 meals, a hotel room, 4 pool passes, 4 spa passes, and then 2 days of snow wheeling is a pretty fucking great deal.
Yeah, that's a pretty good fucking deal.
Like, that's cheap.
Yeah.
But for me, this year with Moab being in April and Moab round 2 being in April, Snow really just not in the
no.
equation for me.
Because Benton County, you've already done that. But anyway, so we're going down to Hocking Hills. We're going to go up there Friday. We're probably going to eat at, I think it's called Buffalo Bills or like Wild Bills or something like that. It's a pretty good restaurant.
John Wayne Casey's.
One puts the lotion on the skin.
Hey, mister, your dogs are real bad down there. Don't you dare touch my dog.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay, I've never
Don't you
done
dare
that.
touch my Jeep.
Puts the wax on the Jeep where it gets the tires.
But,
So you're planning a
anyways.
trip. You're planning a trip.
So, going down there Friday, we're going to eat dinner. We're going to wake up. We're going to wheel Benton County. And then on Sunday, we're going to hike the gorge. We're going to see all the sights and stuff. And then we're going to leave. And that's all in accordance if the Jeep is done. And if it's not, I don't know what's going to happen.
John's going to be wheeling a 1996 white Chrysler minivan.
Actually, no, it's a 2007.
John's going to be wheeling a 2007
Pedo
white
van.
Chrysler panel van. Actually, you could probably make it. I bet you could do Wolf Creek Cemetery, and that's about it.
I don't think I can even do it.
They graded out the really bad areas.
Yeah, I guess. But anyways, guys, so we got that coming up. We're going to be planning some stuff. Probably just maybe a cruise in December to go see Christmas lights. I don't know.
Yeah, Yellow Springs. We talked about.
Yeah, no, it'd be really cool to get a few people down there. I know there's a lot of people in
I
like
know we
my
get
area.
My brother would go to that.
Yeah.
My nephew and his.
It'd just be cool.
Mall crawler.
It's really cool to see all the lights and stuff. But anyway, Steve. So what happened? There was something that funny happened to me.
When?
I don't know.
This week?
Yeah. 'Cause I told the guys about it at work.
What'd you do? This happened at work, or it happened and then you told the guys at work about
I
it?
think it happened and I told the guys at work about it.
Well, what did you do this week? Last week? We played trivia.
We played trivia.
We podcasted.
Mm-hmm. I can't think. What did we do this weekend? Nothing.
Halloween party.
We did the Halloween party. That was pretty good.
Or a kilt.
Yeah, you
Hey,
did.
John, tell our loyal listeners and fans on TikTok and YouTube. Well, there's nobody on YouTube, but some people will watch this probably eventually. Tell them what constitutes a kilt or a skirt.
Oh, okay. So Steve comes up to me and goes,
It was a bad choice to wear this kilt.
and I go, why?
The seat was real fucking cold, man.
His balls were on the seat. His balls were on the seat, and then he kept going, ooh, a stiff draft, just whoa, and some stupid shit like that. And, oh man. I was
Because-
just like, what the hell, man? Like,
Because
Jesus,
you don't wear underwear under a kilt. Because if you do, it's a skirt, and men don't wear skirts.
Oh, by the way, just so that everybody knows, we are from Ohio. Me and Steven are from
Wait,
Ohio.
this is Ohio?
This is Ohio, or as the Native Americans, it comes to say Ohio. This is a large glacier deposit region. We have a lot of rich soils here, a lot of cavernous caves.
This was
and-
Indiana.
Oh, corn. I am corn.
No.
That's
But-
Nebraska.
No, the joke, like, look around Ohio. You got soybeans and corn. Winter wheat. Indiana, corn, beans.
Tomatoes, cabbage, potatoes. You want me to keep listing some of the agriculture in Ohio? Or...
I'm talking about the main commodities. Ohio's biggest commodity is dent corn. And then it's milk and chickens.
How do you milk a chicken?
Milk and chickens.
Oh,
Oh, it's as hard as finding hen's teeth.
I imagine you running around like, get over here, you got like this. You know the thing for the cow, but it's like this. It's like as big as a pencil.
No,
Like,
that'd be awful, man.
like looks like threads hanging out the end. It's like, get over here, you chicken.
Come here, Betsy. Gotta milk you and get some of them egg whites out of you.
Okay, hey, from Nebraska. So how much? Nebraska's full of corn. Because aren't they the corn huskers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Nebraska fucking corn huskers. Jesus Christ.
I'm not knocking it. I love corn, but
I like corn too, but couldn't you have been like the Nebraska, like Tornado Alley?
that's Oklahoma.
No, Tornado Alley's like
Oklahoma,
a
that's
whole
where the
strip
wind
of
blows
states.
across the plains.
Anyways, more Jeep news. So I am planning on if warranty covers it per se. So we think about that. So if we're looking, we're going to do shocks and springs and brake lines, and then I think we're going to dump money into a new XJ Cherokee. Getting an XJ. There's plenty of parking spots I can park my Jeep at. Like,
Is XJ short for like Xavier Johnson?
I don't know. X-body Jeep.
I don't know.
Unibody, one body, only one. Let me talk about the Cherokee real quick, folks.
Oh yeah, that's
Let's
the funny
get-
thing. That's the funny
let's
thing that
get-
happened. Okay,
Let's
go.
get on the same level here, folks. So while we were at Greg's, we were working on the YJ of a head designer for the XJ Cherokee, okay? So we were working on that.
God rest his soul. He's
Bless
passed
his
away.
heart.
Bless his heart. God rest his soul.
Greg's doing a lot of cool things with his build that he's entering into SEMA, which is a building competition, by the way. But anyways, he's doing a lot with that to like incorporate his buddy and then that. But we had the honor to work on his old YJ out from Arkansas. He's from Arkansas, right? Is that what he said?
Yes.
Western states that was dry, minimal rust. So this thing was a beaut. Anyways, he goes, yeah, he was one of the head designers for the Cherokee. And I go, you know, my favorite thing about a Cherokee is the leaf springs. You know, they're rigid and stuff like that. And then you got the whole spring system up in
So
front.
adjustable.
You know,
Like,
it's
like,
just
you
it's
want
just
it, go
it's
hard,
just
you
a
add more
real
leaves.
good build. Just really is. But the goddamn stupid slap him if I could see him. Look at that. I mean, and when you're trying to get out the bolts for the freaking leaf springs, and they've been so goddamn corroded, especially in us northern states, I don't understand why they didn't just make a freaking bracket to go around the leaf springs to just put a bolt through. Like, you had to put the nut inside the unibody, and if it snaps, it just breaks, and then you gotta patch the guy, you gotta cut it open, then you gotta patch it, and then you gotta put a new nut on there, you gotta weld it. Don't even get me freaking started about the welding part of it. Like, annoying. Travis has dealt with this. I've dealt with this, and I go, like, I just want to, it's stupid. Like, it doesn't make any sense, like, to why you thought that was a good idea. Like, frankly, I personally think that you were an evil villain, and you just secretly laugh every time that you saw that and experienced that. But, you know, that's just my personal opinion. Other than that, the Jeep's a really good Jeep, has a lot of electrical problems in it, indestructible engine, very good transmission. The 97 actually had a 4Runner training in it, which made it indestructible. That's why I'm looking for a 97, 98. But other than that, God, it's stupid.
Can you boat in one of those? Marine grade?
You know, those engines actually, if they get hydrolocked, you can easily break them free. They're usually fine because they're not like this. They're all straight up and down, so
Yeah.
they don't bend as much.
So the funniest
Cool.
thing
That
out of
is a
this-
cool fact.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is after John does this whole rant at Greg goes, you know, there were like 14 XJs with frames, not unibodies, frames.
I think they had Wagner frames on them. Or YJ frames. Because he says you can put a frame on it, and I'm just like,
What's the truck? The one that
Comanche.
yeah, I bet it was a Comanche frame, a cut down Comanche frame. Because think about the front end of the Comanche is identical to the first gen XJ.
I don't know. I just food for thought. You know, think about this.
I mean, nuts are food.
You got it's a beautiful off-roading rig. It's small, perfect length. It really is. Frankly, it really is. Small, perfect length. You got the unibody, which is kind of like in a demise on its own. Like, it makes it sturdy, but then yet again, it's also weak at the same time. So it's kind of like a half finger. You got like 2 points, 2.5 points anyways. Yes, we're going to Vinton County in November, by the way. Anyways, so you got like 2.5 points there. Okay, you're doing really good. You got a beautiful front end. Then after the 96, after you got rid of that little bit of a bubbly look, kind of had a shitty face. They turned out really good. Like, beautiful freaking vehicles. There's an option that you can get that I believe has a 44 in the rear and a 30 in the front, which is the AMC version, which they're rare. They're rare to find because the Grand Cherokee AMC version had the V8 in it with the 44 in the front and rear, but like the Cherokee version, I think had a 30 and a 44 in the rear with a straight six. So those are holy grails, Cherokees.
Do they have frames?
No. Damn. Anyways, so hear me out. Why the hell did you just have to ruin it with those leaf springs, buddy? I'm conjuring you.
No, you're not. There's no Ouija board here. And if you ever bring a Ouija board into my house, I'll burn it because this place is haunted. And I don't want to know what the spirits here think.
I want to know what the spirits
I don't.
think. I want to know.
1850s farmhouse. I have no desire to hear the spirits.
No, I don't. I don't want to hear the spirits either. But anyways, no, I just that's the only flaw I see about the XJ. Electrical issues. The back hatch never stays open after those wear out. They're a pain in the dick to fix. They really are. These two little compression cylinders just suck. That sucks about them. And then rear leaf spring rust. I mean, rear corner panel rust. And then once the unibody goes out, you have to either patch the fuck out of it and armor it up, or it's roached. You're done.
Bolt a frame to it.
You could weld a frame to it. Fun fact of the day.
So I think the last thing we had to talk about is the Halloween party and what happened. Cornhole.
Played some cornhole. I got demoted down because I'm not good. I got disowned. I got kicked out.
You got cut from the team, bud.
I got cut from the team.
In the words of Madison's dad, I can't carry you anymore. These guys are good.
Yeah, I can't carry you more than anybody. These guys are good.
Got kicked out of there, and then we went to this bar called Sandy Bob's.
Sandy Bob's.
Goddamn Sandy Bob's. Never been there. Probably would never go back. Definitely had a smell to it that I didn't like.
Yeah.
It did.
Like
it did.
Sandy,
it really did.
Like a sandy vagine.
Yes, like a Sandy Peter. It wasn't Sandy Bob's. It was
Sandy Richards.
Sandy. Sandy. Anyways, yeah, no, it was definitely an evening. Steve was in a kilt.
And then I came back to my townie bar where a band was playing, and the bar was packed, and it was fun.
Oh, I got a story about work. We're going to tell a work story. We're going to tell a work story, and I think we're going to close it out, folks. So, we cut down these concrete walls that are the pens, but they're kind of cut horizontally, and they're held up on rebar. So, you're able to push them over and bend them back and forth right now. Kind of scary, because if that rebar snaps, it just falls over. Okay, cool. We're doing hogs tomorrow in those back pens, and I'm the one who runs the pigs in. So I'm sitting there, and the guy who cut the concrete came in with our meat inspector, and her name's Stephanie, and she's a wonderful lady, and which is fine, I guess. But we were talking about it, and I walk up to Stephanie, and she goes, "John, how do you feel about those pens?" And I literally sat down. I was like, "I'm surrounded by idiots." When I talk about the pens and my safety, they go, "Oh, John, you're fine. You're just hallucinating it. You can push them over with one finger, and each wall at least weighs 700 pounds." And I have to wrestle 16 hogs tomorrow and 3 lambs.
With the whole wall?
Yeah, you can literally just push it over. It's like pens, just like concrete walls. I mean, they're probably like this tall, like 7 foot tall and stuff like that. And because we made new pens, and those are the old pens. We're going to put a cooler in there. So the concrete just needs to be taken out, and then we need to frame it, and then we're getting paid to insulate it, and then we need to put up boards, and then we make a cooler out of it.
But the new pens haven't been built.
New pens are built, but the old pens haven't been torn down.
So why can't you put hogs in the new pens?
Because the only alleyway to get to it is the alleyway we're keeping from the old pens. And there's this green gate that leans up against 3 of the pens that are cut, and on one of the pens that keeps it stable that isn't cut. So it is definitely a major hazard. And it's not a good time.
Well, if you bump into the wall fall away from you.
I know, but I don't want to get yelled at. You know what I mean?
This hog did it.
This pig named Winston did it. You got anything else to say, Steve?
No.
We haven't done anything.
I front loaded all my stuff.
What do you mean you front loaded?
Just all the interruptions and talking about your yacht.
Oh my god, my yacht, my freaking yacht, and the boat, and
your JKY,
the
JKY
submarine.
Jeep K body
yacht. Got a yacht, that thing? Hell yeah, I do.
It's got a marine grade Cummins motor.
Dude, I would love to do a Cummins swap XJ.
Why?
Yeah, it'd just be cool.
Boom.
No, it's too heavy in the front. Those are heavy.
And they make a shitload of torque. I bet it could flip it. Rink! Damn. Oh, now I crushed my unibody.
Like a can.
Just
No.
rips it in half. Damn!
No!
You're backing up.
Or just get like a small little Cummins motor. I'm not talking about like a 12 valve. I'm talking about just like a little diesel motor.
Oh no, you know it'd be perfect in one of those? Like
Those
six hit miss motors.
yes!
But
We're climbing up this hill, boys!
They're all going at different hit misses. You like the freaking
We're doing it,
oh
boys!
God, what's that? Chitty chitty bang bang.
Yes.
That would be the XJ's thing. Chitty chitty bang bang.
God damn.
Why? Well, there's four hit miss motors under there. What's a hit miss? Oh, let me fire her up.
Let me get the fire started.
All right, we go. We got all 20 horsepower. Let's see what you can do. Put it right.
No, that'd be pretty freaking funny. It'd just be like, hey, we're going up this hill. Don't worry. That thing would crawl.
It would. It
Just
wouldn't
go,
stop.
tun, 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 tun.
Yeah, the more stress you put on it, the more they hit. So, it go from hit, miss, whatever. To hit. So be but they'd all be dugging at different intervals. So just be crawling
so
at
bad.
like a half a mile an hour.
That'd be so bad. That'd be so bad,
It
man.
would be hilarious. And then instead of drive shafts, you just do belts off the hit miss to the rear axle. 2 belts. You got 4 motors. 2 belts to the rear, 2 belts to the front axle. So if you did gauge 4-wheel drive, you fire up the other 2 hit misses.
Dude, hey, who's getting there, boys? Jesus.
Dude, that would be, oh my God. I want to do this now.
No, there's.
I want to, we'll find some hit misses. We'll find a fucking roached solid axle. It doesn't even have to be a Jeep. Like, I don't care. And we're going to rig up a hit miss over each axle. Like, this is the new technology. Electric stat. We're going with these hit miss motors.
Oh my God, that'd be freaking hilarious.
I think it'd be funny.
No, there's a small little crate Cummins. Just like a small little motor. I think it only has like 200 horse.
1.5 cylinders. How does it have half a cylinder?
Stab. It has a knife coming at it.
Ching, 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 ching. Whoa, don't get near that. It's a half cylinder.
It's angry. It's angry today. Stab. That would be funny.
No,
I'd laugh at that. That'd be freaking hilarious.
Or you could get like a Jetta motor, like a 1.8T or something, and slap that.
There's those old Mercedes motors.
Yeah, the D300s.
Yep.
Or 300Ds.
I would, yeah, I really, because it's all about torque.
It's all about the torque.
It would be for the torque, or do a poor man's stroker on a straight 6 and put a derp ski on it. Oh yeah,
That would totally be a pavement clean. Turbos
Why?
don't like mud.
Oh, they don't.
No, because there's this intercooler up front. And the moment that gets packed with mud, your turbo loses a lot of its efficiency and its cooling, and then it overheats. It turns like a glowing red color, and then it blows.
Grenades.
But it's okay.
have a Jeepjku on it. I'd never had
All you have to do is you just have to then go nose into the water, cool the Jeepjku off. No, I'm kidding. Don't do the boom.
Shatters. Shattered steel.
That would be the name of the Jeep. we got Chitty Chitty Bang
I
Bang
like-
and Shattered Steel.
I like how Mike did the Hustler off-road thing. He just put Hustler all over his vehicles. Just as Hustler. I'd probably do that with the Woodsman.
Woodsman off road. The Woodsman.
No, there'd be the Woodsman. There'd be the Axeman.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang Man. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
We love you. And okay. All right, anyway, guys. We're getting off topic. Anyways, guys. So I think that's going to conclude our episode.
I think so too. So this is Steve.
And John, we hope that you guys have a wonderful week, and thank you guys for all of your constant support. Make sure to follow us on Facebook at Between Two Jeeps. We need all the support you can give us, and then also make sure to check out the events tab for the upcoming event in November. Thank you guys, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Dope.
Smoke dope. No, don't do that.
But yeah, no, like, hey, Steve, someone said you're ultra knowledgeable.
No, useless fact master, but yes, thank you.
Useless fact master.
Nobody's watching this.
Look at that. I mean, what we got? 4,000 likes.